Russian strikes ease pressure on a frozen Kyiv as peace talks continue. Kyiv. As Ukraine endures one of its harshest winters in recent years, the political and military atmosphere surrounding the capital has shown signs of relative calm. A noticeable reduction in the intensity of Russian strikes over recent days has coincided with the continuation of indirect peace talks, offering Kyiv a brief reprieve amid freezing temperatures and ongoing uncertainty. A relative lull. After weeks of escalation. Following weeks of heavy bombardment targeting energy infrastructure and key facilities, Kyiv and several other Ukrainian cities have experienced a relative slowdown in attacks. This pause has allowed Ukrainian authorities to carry out emergency repairs to electricity and heating systems, which are critical as temperatures drop well below freezing. While the reduced pace of strikes does not signal a fundamental shift in the conflict, analysts suggest it may reflect a tactical decision linked to diplomatic calculations rather than a long-term change in strategy. Winter hardship and humanitarian strain. Winter has intensified the humanitarian toll of the war. Millions of civilians have faced intermittent power outages and limited access to heating, making any decrease in military pressure particularly significant. Aid organizations have repeatedly warned that continued attacks on civilian infrastructure during winter could trigger a severe humanitarian crisis. Even a temporary easing of strikes has a direct impact on daily life, enabling repair crews to restore essential services and reduce risks to vulnerable populations. Peace talks move forward. Cautiously. Parallel to developments on the ground, peace negotiations continue through unofficial and mediated channels. Moscow has indicated a willingness to discuss long-term security arrangements, while Kyiv maintains that any agreement must respect Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Observers caution that the current reduction in hostilities may be a short-term maneuver designed to test diplomatic responses rather than a genuine step toward de-escalation. Between fragile hope and harsh reality. In a frozen Kyiv, cautious optimism mixes with realism. Residents understand that the current calm may be fragile and easily reversed, yet they cling to any moment of stability that eases the daily burden of war compounded by winter conditions. As peace talks proceed slowly, a critical question remains unanswered. Does this temporary easing of Russian strikes signal the beginning of a political breakthrough, or is it merely a brief pause in a conflict far from resolution?